Hi, this is Todd Hoban from Making Music Magazine, and today we're going to give you the basics on how to mic up a drum kit in your home studio. Now, most importantly, you're going to have a good drummer who knows how to tune their kit, and it's very nice if they've also got fresh heads on the drum kit. Let's start with a kick drum. Now, for rock, pop, country music, you're probably going to want to have a hole cut in the front of the head because there's two parts to the bass sound. Two parts. One is the low-end thump, but the other thing is the attack, the beater up against the head. And to get to that, you want to have this hole. Jazz, different. They want their mic farther away. But in both cases, you want to have a large diaphragm dynamic microphone. All right? This Heil is actually a very, very good mic, but there's others that are less expensive, and we're going to stick it inside the drum. I'll show you how. I recommend having a desk stand so that you can get this right down and inside. I don't like it when people just set their microphone inside on a blanket or something. You want to have air all around that microphone and nothing touching. So we've got our desk stand and we stick the mic inside. And basically I'm pointing the mic up against the head. If you want more of the beater, you point it right at the center or off to the side and get a little less of that sound. Go to the control room, have the drummer pound on that thing until you find the perfect spot for the kind of kick drum sound that you would like. All right, now miking the snare drum, we like to use an SM57. It's a rugged microphone, it can take a beating, and it's also got a nice property, a proximity effect. The closer you get, it picks up a little bottom end, which is kind of nice. Now what we do with our snare drum microphone is we have fashioned a little collar, if you will, out of Sonex that we place around the microphone as we set it in place, only an inch or two from the head. You can get real close. And what that foam does is prevent other sounds like from your hi-hat or your tom-tom from leaking into the snare drum microphone. Also, I will tell you that underneath the snare, that's where the snares are, the wire, you can also put a mic down there and control the amount of snare. Now, it'd be great if you could have mics on every single instrument that you've got, your toms, your hi-hat, and mix them all on the stereo spread. It'd be also wonderful if you had a microphone out in the room so that you get the overall room sound. But the most important thing to get stereo imaging are these overheads. And there's one thing you have to remember with the overhead miking. First of all, these are matched microphones. Okay, they're the exact same microphone, and we use the 3-to-1 rule. And what that means is that any instrument that is in front of this microphone has to be a ratio of 3-to-1 away from the microphone. Example, you're hitting this cymbal right here. Well, the distance between this cymbal and this mic, and this cymbal and that mic, 3-to-1. If it's closer, you might get phasing. Okay, and that's that swirly sort of sound that when you hit the cymbals. Also, these are condenser microphones. Great for high frequencies. So there you have it. A very, very simple way to mic up a drum kit in your home studio. As always, experimentation. Have the drummer sit down, hit each individual drum and play for you, and listen in another room in headphones or on nice speakers. You have to be away from the environment to really hear what's going on. And get a nice stereo spread. What you should do is the drum set should sound the same to you in the room as it does as you're listening on stereo speakers. So you spread that sound out just the way you hear it. Well, there you go. Have fun miking up a drum kit, and please experiment as much as you can. That's how you get good. For Making Music Magazine, I'm Todd Hoban.